give me a divorce?
He's expecting it. And don't worry, if he kicks off, then I'll be there to sort him out.
Rob, I don't think you should. And if I go on my own, they can get upset without losing face then.
Well, the sooner you're free of him, the sooner we can get married. Oh, I can't wait.
Ew!
We are engaged, it is allowed.
How do you fancy being my bridesmaid?
I've already been your bridesmaid.
Well, we can look at dresses tonight if you like.
You're your bridesmaid for when you get divorced too.
Divorce is a legal thing. It's not a ceremony.
My friend Ellen's mum, she divorced her dad. She got all his money and he got the garden shed.
Well, I'm sure Katie and Andy will come to some kind of amicable agreement.
What does amicable mean?
I'm telling you in the car on the way back to school. Do you want a lift to the farm, Katie?
Yeah, thanks. You are aware this is private property.
You know, there's a name for birds like you, promise the world and deliver now.
I think the adjective you're groping for is independent.
You wouldn't stand a chance if I decided to take what was mine.
I thought I told you. No one forces my hand. Understood?
I do not employ a secretary so I can pick up my own calls. Especially when it's Councillor Flaming Ledbetter.
Oh, yeah, Katie said she had to take a long lunch, some personal problem.
Well, you give her a call on her mobile and tell her I'll give her another personal problem if she's not at her desk in half an hour.
Right.
You're buying at dinner time, Dad, because when I get back, signed contract in me hand, there'll be some serious celebrating to do.
Yeah, developments are us.
So why are you still here then? Go on, get on with it.
I'd ask you to wish me luck, if I thought I needed it.
Well, go on, answer it. And if it's Councillor Ledbetter, I'll pop me clogs.
Hey, how's my little girl? Hey? I'm sure you doubled in size since I last saw you. Did you have a good time?
We had a great time.
Good. Well, we better be off, because Grandma can't wait to see her little girl.
So soon. You could stay for some lunch.
Well, I booked the afternoon off, so I might as well make the most of it, eh?
OK. Well, you two enjoy yourselves.
Thank you. Well, listen, if you're at a loose end, you might as well come along.
No, I've plenty to do. First stop's the surgery. Apparently there's been some mysterious developments while I've been away.
If they were doctors, he'd have been struck off by now.
Who'd have been struck off?
Well, Paddy's your man. Ask him. Morning. I've got a car scouring, so I've had to call Paddy.
Katie?
Hiya.
I'll leave you to it then.
No need. We all know why she's there.
I'm sorry, but we're going to have to talk about the divorce.
Well, in that case, I'll definitely leave you to it.
Look, I know this must be hard. I'm dead sorry.
Don't kid yourself. You're ecstatic because you finally got his ring on your finger.
Well, I can feel both, can't I?
Whose idea was it to get itched all of a sudden?
Rob's. But it's what I want too.
Do you trust him that much?
Look, Andy, after all we've been through, do you really think he'd mess up again? Right, so do you want to go through the legal stuff? Apparently it's cheaper if you agree.
I don't know.
But we live separate lives. We have done for ages. I mean, you've got a girlfriend. You were seeing Debbie. We've both moved on.
When you've moved on to the right bloke, then maybe.
I don't believe you. You were fine about this yesterday. What's changed?
Sorry, Katie.
You just can't let go, can you? Well, do you know what? Marrying you is the worst thing I ever did.
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, good afternoon to you too. Come to see my friend Sophie.
Your friend?
Yes, I do have a life, so if you'll excuse us.
All set, Mrs. Kidderminster. I got the paperwork ready, so if we could just go somewhere a little more private.
If you've come about Sophie's land, I'd advise you to stop trying to bully her into a sale. These underhand tactics are unethical and unnecessary.
Thanks for the lecture, love, but butt out. This has got nothing to do with you.
Well, I'm afraid that's where you're wrong. If you want to buy the land, you'll have to negotiate with the new owner.
You?
Yes. It's perfect for grazing my horses. I mean, it's such a tiny strip of land. You couldn't really do anything else with it, could you?
I don't know what lies she's been feeding you, but I should warn you now, she's a grade A con merchant.
You see what I mean? He's fine until he doesn't get his own way.
We'd nearly completed on this one.
Word of advice, Jimmy. Don't rest on your laurels until the ink's dry.
You see, she's doing this to get back at me. She doesn't really want the land. Whatever she's offered you, add another 10 grand to it. I'll shake on it here and now.
And he says he can't afford to give me a decent divorce settlement.
15. 20. Well, you'd have to be insane or senile to turn that down.
I'm not surprised you kicked him into touch. You off this land now, or I'll call the police.
You double-crossing, thieving cow!
Charm incarnate. Sophie, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. Walk on, Cossack. Good boy.
You have to be a bigger man than this, Andy. You see, in Libby now, let it go. Emotional blackmail has an unfortunate tendency to backfire on you.
It's not that. I just don't know if they're right for each other. I don't think she's thought this through.
Why didn't you bring this up last night?
Well, I didn't want to rain on the parade, did I?
Well, from what I know about divorce, it's not just the end of your marriage. It's the end of your dreams. And however much you think you might have moved on, that hurts. You can't cling on to the past forever.
You reckon he'll never look at another woman for the rest of his life?
It's the billion-dollar question. Everybody thinks that's the case when they're in the first flush of romance. The rest of your life, it's a long time.
But if he doesn't want to give me a divorce, then what do I do? And how much will that cost? I'll call you back. Sorry, I had to ring the legal advice line.
Another personal problem?
Well, kind of. I'm getting married again. It's complicated.
Yeah, well, if you can apply yourself to your job for 5 minutes, I've signed these so they can go out. Oh, and then get on to my solicitor. As soon as Jimmy's through the door with that signed contract, we'll need a meeting.
Sure.
Oh, and divorce or no divorce, if I hear you're fishing out lawyers for free legal advice on us, I'll be on you like a ton of bricks.
You're the second person that's done that today. Cossack will be a nervous wreck. Do you know nothing about horses?
Who told you about the land?
Sophie Kidderminster is a friend of mine. I heard she was selling, so I put in an offer. I had no idea you were interested.
You found out that we needed that land and you decided to play one of your pathetic little power games.
Well, now your paranoia's getting the better of you, Jimmy. You'll be thinking Matthew and Tom are conspiring to push you out of the company next.
You'll forgive me if I don't enjoy the joke.
Look, Tom will get over it. He can afford to buy half of Yorkshire. I'm sure he'll find another bit of grass to obsess over. Walk on.
Sorry, wasn't expecting visitors.
That stuff, what Robert and Sadie.
Only trying to screw up other people's lives, you said?
Why tell me?
Oh, it's out of order. He's like a dog on heat, shacked up with your wife and seen to Miss Prissy Pants at the same time. Still, if you want to let him get away with it.
How do I know you're not lying?
Why would I? There's now in it for me.
Well, did you catch him at it, what?
Why don't you have a word with young Down about the night of the King's Christmas bash? Ask him what he saw, who he saw, and then tell me I'm a liar.
Sadie, hang on a minute. I'll level with you. I'm in a right hole about this. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm desperate, please.
Oh, Max, your castration just cancelled, so she can't bring herself to do it to him.
More fool her. Mrs. Dallymore and Fifi, isn't it?
Hi, is Paddy around? Yeah. Paddy, visitor!
Hey, hello, stranger. How's it going?
Yeah, fantastic. But before I breathe a word, you're going to have to tell me precisely what you've been up to while I've been away.
In what area specifically?
Scott has been muttering darkly about professionals needing to be struck off, and then when I rang you at home, Emily said she didn't care where you were, as long as it was light years away from her. What's been going on?
You better come through to the back.
You seem to be under the impression that I'd be prepared to do you a favour.
I'm offering you an incentive. Big money if you sell me the land.
Oh, the money you didn't have when we negotiated our divorce.
If you see reason, maybe we might be able to work out a more favourable deal.
What's so important about a scabby acre and a half of pasture? What, is there a pot of gold buried underneath it? A Roman fort? A body? Why is it so important to you, Jimmy?
You know full well.
Well, if you're going to continue with these absurd allegations...
It'll be legally binding, in writing, with lawyers, whatever you want.
You know, it's funny how my stock has just suddenly skyrocketed. Well, look, thanks for the belated vote of confidence, but I'm afraid you're going to have to tell your daddy the answer's no. This lady's not for turning.
You're enjoying this. You vindictive, scheming witch!
You never were a good loser, and desperation's so unattractive. Do give my love to the boys,
Home the hunter, eh? Come on, let's get him that pint in before the solicitors arrive. Oh, Katie, when they come, send them over to us soonest.
I didn't get it. She sold to someone else.
How could she? The paperwork was all drawn up. All you had to do was complete.
You nearly had me fooled there. Don't pull that stroke too often, my heart won't take it.
Serious, Dad. She sold to Sadie.
Devious just isn't in it.
You told me this morning it was in the bag.
That's because this time yesterday it was.
I knew I shouldn't leave it in your hands. Our secretary could have done a better job.
It was her, wasn't it? Sadie. Had to be. It all suddenly makes sense.
What does?
While you were away, we had a break-in. His laptop was taken, nothing else.
And you didn't think fit to let me know?
It wasn't worth claiming on the insurance. Didn't seem any point in spoiling your trip.
All the correspondence for our development were on that laptop. Plans, projections. And Sadie suddenly develops an interest in buying the only bit of land that stands between us and £4 million.
Bit of a coincidence, don't you think?
How else could she know what we had planned? Why else buy that land?
Now, hang on. There are others that could have blabbed. Solicitor, accountant, architect.
We kept this on a need-to-know basis. The only people who knew every detail of this deal are in this room.
Viv? You and Viv?
Well, I'm not proud of it.
But Emily?
She's gone mental. And I can't say I blame her, actually.
Oh, Paddy, what possessed you? Were you drunk, on drugs, both? What?
Just lust. Pure, unadulterated lust. Or make that adulterated lust.
With Viv Windsor?
No, she's a complex, sensuous woman. Especially when conjugal relations are at an all-time low.
Oh, Paddy, I didn't realise.
Yeah. Well, all me and Emily ever used to do in bed was watch the telly or eat toast or do the crosswords or read or do anything but what married people do, allegedly. So anyway, I cracked and did what married people do to a woman I wasn't even married to. Just was desperate for physical contact off somebody. And I have to say there was a little bit of that Mrs. Robinson thing going on. But anyway, yeah, one thing led to another. We were exposed, Emily smashed up the shop and now tells me that my marriage is over. So yeah, that's what I've been up to since you've been away. Cup of tea.
You see, Katie, my problem is that I stand to lose a fortune because someone round here couldn't keep their mouth shut.
Well, it wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me.
Not even a quiet word to the boyfriend?
You told me that everything here is confidential. And he's into cars. He wouldn't be interested in land stuff anyway.
But he might know someone else who is.
And you are planning on getting married. Very expensive weddings.
Someone might have paid for the information.
Oh, no way. I love this job. Why would I do something so stupid?
And you haven't heard any rumours? People acting weird? Talking about a break-in?
Well, if I had, then I would have said. Honestly. Oh, you don't really think it was me, do you?
No, but we've got to eliminate all possibilities. No, I believe you, love. But just keep your ears peeled, eh?
Your eyes.
What?
You keep your eyes peeled, not your ears.
You hear anything, however inconsequential you might think it is, you let me know.
OK.
Get us a coffee, will you?
Yeah, no trouble, but we need some milk. I'll just nip to the shop.
You know, for a good half hour then, we nearly had a fully staffed and functioning office.
Afternoon, King and Sons. I'll put you through.
Thank you. Now, is there anything I can do to help?
I'll tell you what would be good. You know, like a time machine and something that erases memory.
I can't help you with one of those, I'm afraid, but there is plenty of room at Home Farm.
Can I move in tonight?
Yeah, whenever you like.
Really?
Yeah.
Yay! Me and Sadie, yeah? It's going to be like a home for the waifs and strays of married life at your place, isn't it?
Paddy, you all right, Zoe? Trial wormer, it's on in the cupboard.
Oh, go to my car.
Cheers.
So how's he working out, then?
Yeah, he's got over his attitude problem. He just gets stuck in, really. He's no skiving, likes big animal work, and needs a bit of supervision.
Oh, so you were about to tell me what I could do to help?
Max is going away for a few days on a training course, so we need someone to cover.
Well, get an agency vet.
No, we need someone that knows the area and the clients so we can concentrate on not killing animals. Please.
Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot.
You were talking with her about the development last week.
Were we? Not remember.
But you haven't let me down, have you? Everything from work's meant to be confidential.
Yeah, and I respect that. I haven't taken advantage, OK?
No, I just remember you and Sadie that time she was at the house. You went all quiet when I walked in.
I've told you. She was paying a garage bill. And she'd have to be insane to break into Tom's office just as she's sorting out a divorce.
Well, until Tom finds out for sure, he's going to suspect me, isn't he? How are we going to afford to get married if I don't keep this job?
But you've done nothing wrong, so you've got nothing to worry about.
Apart from Andy. It's gone all weird over the divorce.
I knew this was too good to be true.
Well, what are we going to do?
Well, we'll talk to Dad and Diane and a solicitor. But don't panic. It's all about me and you now. He's history.
Can I trust you, Rob? With anything?
I want to marry you, don't I? Why do you even have to ask?
Oh, I don't know. It's just been one of those days, I suppose. Right, I best get back to work anyway.
We'll meet up for a drink later, yeah? Work out a plan. But don't let him get to you. He's not worth it.
Where have you been?
Detention. And since when have you been bothered when I get home?
Remember the night the Kings had the Christmas bash?
What's that got to do with detention?
There was a break-in that night at their office.
Look, no way was that me. But I don't do stuff like that no more, honest.
I don't give a toss what you did. Did you see anything or anyone dodgy that night?
Yeah.
Tell me.
A small announcement and a celebration in one, because from tomorrow we're going to be joined by reinforcements. Zoe.
Oh, so he twisted your arm then. Well done.
Well, it'd be nice to have a real professional around the place.
Well, pending childcare arrangements. I wish I'd known. I wouldn't have given my nanny the rest of the week off.
Well, it's settled then. Welcome back, Zoe, for a strictly limited engagement. May your scalpel never shave.
Congratulations. This time next week you'll have your hand up a cow's backside with the best of them.
Perhaps I'll reconsider.
Well, shall I buy you all a drink? Same again?
Oh, yeah, please. Yeah. Max Levy, we've got to be back for evening surgery in 10 minutes. So come on, kids, drink up. There's sick animals waiting.
Thanks, boss.
My pleasure.
I've been texting you like mad. Don't you ever look at your phone?
You couldn't be more conspicuous if you came in wearing women's clothing. What do you want?
Well, we can't talk in here.
Robert, calm down and tell me what's happened.
Katie's told me that the Kings are onto you. Reckon you burgled the office, nicked the laptop, and that's how you brought them on.
Is that all? They're bluffing, Robert. They know nothing. They don't have a clue.
So did you do it?
The least you know, the better.
Only Tom's mad with Katie. Reckon she might have let something slip. Now I don't want Katie losing her job over this.
Look, let's look at things rationally, okay? Katie is perfectly innocent. You've got nothing to worry about. Everything's in hand, trust me.
Do you promise?
Yes. I promise. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a drink inside with my name on it.
Did you see that? Wait here and don't move. I won't be long.